Hello, everybody. So this is for Monday, September 13th, in case you are absent, out with connections or whatever they're calling it, the crew helping at Freshman Pride Camp. Today, I want to kind of walk you through what we're doing in class so you don't feel like you missed anything. All right, so first, I want to point your attention to a couple things on Schoology. I did on Friday put in a SOAP statements template on Schoology that you can access if you're at home working on SOAP statements and you don't remember like how to do it. So that's kind of up there right now for you. And then the other thing that I want you to note is that the political email was due last night at midnight. I have not started checking those over yet, but I will during my lunch periods today. So hopefully you have completed that, and I'll be starting to put the grades into the grade book for that during this week. Okay, so speaking of this week, I'm going to go into class plans. So Wednesday is an early release day, and it's also our blended day, where I'm going to be meeting with all the kids in class, or I'm not going to be meeting with kids in class. I'm going to be meeting with the Socratic Seminar group for dumpster diving and going over your plans for dumpster diving. A special note, tomorrow in class, if you are the seminar group for dumpster diving, I'm going to be having you do a pre-reading activity, your opener activity, so we can have more room on Friday for actual discussion. So the opener activity is going to be done on Tuesday, and that's going to be true for all the seminar groups from this point on, that we're going to do the opening activity before the seminar. So if you are part of that seminar group and you're absent today, tomorrow in class, we're going to be doing your opener activity. Okay? All right. Next up, let's take a look at class plans for today. So in class today, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about is Google making us stupid and small change in terms of the kairos of the time period. Kairos, what events in the world were happening that might have inspired the writer to write this. So we're going to be looking at the fact that is Google making us stupid was written in 2008. And I'm going to be asking people to look up what technological advances were made in 2008 that would bring people to start to be interested in this. So we're going to take a few minutes in class, and I'm going to have half the class, the right side of the classroom, look up technological advances in 2008. I'm going to have the other half of the classroom look up advancements in social media in around 2010 to kind of find maybe some of the things that were discussed, like were going on in the world that made people interested in these topics. So when we're done with that, the groups are going to discuss them. Then we're going to be talking about one of the videos you should have watched over the weekend. Recognizing shift in rhetoric should have taken you to a YouTube video of mine, and you will notice that it is also something on the class assignment available right here, AP and Classroom Review videos. Click on that, takes you right there. You should have written in what you knew already and what you learned. So we're going to be using that as a jumping off point today to discuss small change, why the revolution should not be tweeted. So in class, I've divided, the writer has divided the essay into different sections. And so I'm going to be dividing the class into 5 different groups. We're going to be doing section 1 together as a class and looking at the different parts of that section and deciding where do the shifts occur in that section. Then I'm going to put the class into 5 different groups, and those groups are going to work on identifying the shifts in the other parts of the essay. And we're going to put that information up on this document, which you can access right here. Looks like this. So if you have missed class, you'll go in and you'll be able to see what the group said. So they have to write where the shift occurs, like between paragraph 1 and or between paragraphs 1 and 3 might be the first shift. And then you have to label it. Is it a shift of mode, a shift of topic, a shift of time, or a shift of tone? So you just, in this section, have to only write mode, topic, time, or tone. Then over here, you basically have to explain that shift. Why did they shift it? What does it add? And what effect does it have? And you kind of follow through on that. All right. So hopefully that'll get you going. Now take a look at class plans. Your assignment for tonight is to read Pregame in 50 essays. It's on page 424. Again, prepare a SOAP statement. You're not going to be submitting it, just like you're not submitting the small change soapstone today in class. But you're going to want to have that ready in case you end up with this as your timed right. So while you're doing it, take notes of reasoning, evidence, and strategies again, so you can use it for your upcoming timed right. And then the one thing that I want you to do for sure that we will be talking about in class tomorrow is looking up the speaker, the author of the piece, and finding out what you can about him and who his original intended audience was in the piece. And then look for biases, speaker audience bias. And so we're going to talk about that in class tomorrow. Also, this week's seminar on Friday will be dumpster diving. You need to have dumpster diving read and the pre-discussion, which I think I have posted already. No, I don't. I'll put it up though right after I finish this video. The pre-discussion assignment on Schoology completed by Wednesday at midnight. So that's one of the things that you definitely want to do, because Thursday in class we'll be starting the discussion on dumpster diving and looking at some of the rhetorical things in dumpster diving. Okay? All right, so that's everything from class today. I hope if you are out of class that you're having a great day, and I'll see you in class hopefully tomorrow.